Hey, what's up? Ryan here. Got a question. What shoes do you wear? Vans, Vivo Barefoot, Merrell, Astral, more Astral, of course flip-flops, and my favorite, my house slippers. This is a great question. It's actually one that Jarlo covered on a recent podcast. The link is below, be sure to listen to that. There's some great info in there. I'm not trying to endorse any particular brand of shoe. And actually even more important than a particular style of shoe is looking at your feet and making sure that you're taking care of your feet. And in today's video, I actually want to cover a little movement combination. It works on the flexibility, mobility in the ankle, in the toes, the entire foot, as well as control. And that's very important. It all comes down to the feet, and that's really what I would like to focus on today. So before I show you this movement, I just want to say we've got a very in-depth article covering the foot, a lot of supplemental exercises that will go along with this particular movement combination that we're gonna work on right now. First off, just wanna see if you can get into this squat position. And that is where you're using your hands and they're on the ground and you're simply bringing your heels up off of the ground. So from here, all I would like for you to try and assess is that you can go up and load the toes by pulling the heels up even higher. Show you from the front real quick. Notice that I don't let my heels go out to the side. I try and keep them relatively close together. And I'm simply going up as high as I can on my heels. Now, throughout this movement combination, if there are any positions that you're not comfortable with, then first off, use your hands. And then also, if they're still not comfortable for you, then you can even stand up a little bit. So you can take the pressure off of your feet of whatever position that we're going to be doing by simply standing up. That way you can gradually work on building the strength, flexibility, and control, getting lower to the ground, using your hands, and then ultimately working on not using your hands. That's what's gonna build this great control that we're after. So I'm gonna show you the movement real quick. And so it's pretty simple in the sense that we're just doing a duck walk, okay? And so this movement, what we're building up to without using the hands, where we step forward, loading, going back and forth, pulling the toes up under, sitting back, loading the front foot, and then continuing the movement on the opposite side. Now, obviously, I don't want you to jump right into it. So that's why we're gonna use our hands when we do this. Your hands, fingers are on the ground. Simply go up higher onto your toes, step forward, and then load this front leg. This is gonna give a good stretch in the toes. Also work on the ankles. If you feel any pressure in the knees, then again, stand up, make adjustments so that you can be safe with the movement. From here, making sure that you use your hands for support, curl your toes under, slightly sit back. You might have the mobility to be able to put your foot on the ground and sit back a bit deeper, but the focus should actually be on the top of your feet. You notice here. Some of you might not be able to do this, perfectly fine. Again, make adjustments where it's comfortable. Load the front foot, pull the foot forward using your hands, and then repeat on the opposite side. The thing is you might be able to do this quickly and blow through it, but that's not the point. What we want to do is spend time in each position, going slowly, bringing awareness, seeing what's going on within our feet, looking at the foot relation and also relating to the knee. Or do you feel discomfort? If so, again, make adjustments. When working on this, again, you can start to take the hands away. So for example, using one hand, loading, pulling the toes under, sitting back, still using this arm, and then pulling this foot forward, switching so that you place the other foot on the ground, doing the same thing on the opposite side, gradually working on slowly, taking the hands away, loading that structure, pulling the foot under, as if you're walking on a tightrope or something, making sure that you have that control, slowly going deeper into the movement. Starting in this squat position, using the hands, foot comes forward. This is where we're working on ankle mobility. Hanging out here a bit. We're also improving the strength of our toes and mobility. Control here. Curling the toes under, sitting back slightly. You need to make adjustments, stand up a bit more. From here, pulling the foot through. Same thing on the opposite side, gradually getting to the point where we don't need to use our hands to do that. A lot of information in there, but this movement combo is something that I play around with a lot. It gives me a lot of feedback as to what's going on with my feet, as well as the rest of my body. Again, when you're working on this, go slow with it. Focus on your strength. Focus on that flexibility and mobility, as well as control. Continue working on it, and you will see. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it below in the comments. Be sure to subscribe and take care of your feet.